Hi everyone, Jenni Burke here from the Gentle Way of Hatha. I have been wanting to do a short yoga class for chronic pain. I say short, but it will probably be about 30 minutes. We are going to do a body scan, some breathing awareness, then a series of gentle stretches, and we're going to finish with a restorative back bend. So, a few things you're going to need. Number one, a strap. It does not have to be an actual yoga strap. It could be a scarf, it could be a belt, a tie, um, a tie for a robe. Those are great. They're nice and soft too. Just something that's not going to snap or break or roll back and possibly hit you in any way. We're going to use this for a leg inversion. So very important to have some sort of support for that. Also, we're going to be doing a butterfly stretch. So for butterfly, you might not need props. But for today, because it is chronic pain, sometimes just having some nice soft pillows to land the legs on can feel good. So I'm going to just be using two couch pillows. You're welcome to do the same if you have some nearby, or even bed pillows work. And actually, you'll want to get probably two bed pillows if you don't have a yoga bolster. So I do have my bolster here with me today. Um, we're going to use the bolster for our restorative back bend when we finish class. So again, if you don't have a bolster, grab yourself two pillows. You're gonna pile them up on top of each other at the end of class, and we will use those again for our supported back bend. Um, I have sprained my ankle. I did it a couple weeks ago, so I'm in the healing journey. But that's part of the reason why I haven't been doing any recordings, because it's been very awkward to move. But I think this nice gentle class will do the trick. I'll be okay. There's going to be no standing. We'll start laying down, we will finish laying down, and we'll do seated stuff in the middle. A blanket if you want for comfort. Sometimes the blanket's nice to cover up with. Sometimes it's nice to actually roll up and sit on it just to give yourself a little bit of cushioning when we get to that point. And once you have all your props collected, we are going to start lying down. So I am going to lie down with you and guide you through a relaxation. Now I'm going to have my bolster under my knees. If you have your pillows, you can put pillows under the knees. You can also use a pillow under the head, if that feels good for you. Feel free to grab your blanket. We're probably going to be laying down here for about 5 minutes, just doing some tuning in and breathing. So again, getting comfortable for you. Once you are lying down, you can close the eyes. Just really settle in here. Give the body a little wiggle if you want to, helping expel any excess energy, maybe a little stretch. And then aiming to settle into stillness. The eyes are closed, you're tuning inwards, and you're connecting with some deep breaths. So nice full inhale, nice full exhale. We are using these deep breaths to help calm and soothe us. And as we focus the mind on our breathing, we are letting go of our day. Just focusing fully on yourself for this little bit of time. Staying with those deep, soothing breaths and checking in with how you are feeling today. And if you suffer from chronic pain, there's still usually a scale, high to low, of how you might be feeling day to day. We're just setting an intention to offer the body a little bit of ease. So this is a very gentle yoga practice. Again, very calming, very soothing, helping the body replenish, helping the nervous system replenish. So as we are lying here, we want the feet, the heels to kind of aim towards the bottom corners of your mat. You want the arms out a few inches from the body, palms up. Press the shoulders down away from the ears. And check in with any resistance you might be holding in the body. And again, with chronic pain, we tend to hold on as a way to protect the body. But over time, that turns into deeper tension, which we don't want to hold that deeper tension. We want to learn to let go of the resistance before it turns into tension. So common areas of resistance. Sometimes we clench the teeth or jaw. Once you become aware of that, you can let the jaw relax. Sometimes shoulders are up around the ears, let them drop. Sometimes we grip the hands, maybe to the body or the mat, let them relax. It's common to hold on tightly through the core, through the back, or through the legs. So anywhere in your body where you feel like you're holding on, but really you could let go, that's your resistance. So let it go and try to soften the body. You still may be left with deeper areas of tension. They will not release with awareness. It's different than resistance. And so we just want to be mindful of those deeper areas of tension. Maybe as you breathe deeply, you can breathe a little bit of spaciousness into them. And maybe as you exhale, they soften or break down. But again, this has to happen naturally and likely will happen over time. Continuing to breathe some spaciousness through the body, into the joints of the body, the muscles of the body, and the cells of the body. And with each exhale, feel your body relaxing more and more. We're just going to rest here in this calm, relaxed state, focusing on your deepest breath. So nice full inhale, nice full exhale. And the purpose of this stillness is to help the body relax. And using those deep breaths to help replenish you, you're drawing oxygen into the cells of the body. This also will help the muscles relax as they have a little more oxygen, they soften a bit. In fact, shallow breathing over time can sometimes be part of chronic pain. The muscles lack oxygen and they get very sore and tight. As you are breathing, just noticing if resistance is creeping back into the body. Keep the face relaxed, shoulders relaxed, hands relaxed, back, belly, and legs all relaxed. 3 more breaths here. After your third exhale, you can begin to move the body, wiggling the toes and fingers, stretching out through the arms and legs, bending the knees so the feet come to the floor. It's up to you if you want to move your bolster and pillows, or if you want to leave them there, that's okay too. But give the body a little shake here, let everything loosen up. And when you're ready, you're going to draw the knees in towards the chest. And if possible, use the hands holding onto the knees. If that's not possible, this is a good place to use the strap. You could place the strap behind the knees and hug the knees in that way. So again, listen to your body. Take a breath here, let the back relax, shoulders relax, keep the face relaxed. And rocking the knees side to side. And notice how you're moving. So sometimes with chronic pain, that tension in the muscles, that tightness through the body, can release a little bit. So notice, can you drop the shoulders down? Can you keep the back relaxed? When you're moving, it should feel slow, maybe even small movements. It doesn't have to be too big. Really, the goal is just to loosen up through the body a bit. Loosening up through the hips, through the low back. And pausing at center, we'll place the hands on the left knee or strap behind the left knee. And slide the right leg out along the floor. Toes flex up on both feet. And just take a nice deep breath here. We're going to do a little bit of movement with that left knee side to side. I would recommend holding onto the knee because this helps us control the movement a little bit more. If you do have a lot of flexibility, you might kind of find the whole upper body's rocking around with a leg. You don't want that. So if that is happening, it is okay to let go of the knee. And then just open a little wider to the left and then crossing over a little bit to the right. So again, moving in a way that feels good for you. And the goal here is to loosen up in the hip joints, common area of tightness. And then we'll pause. We're going to switch sides. So you can draw that right knee in towards you, hands over the right knee or strap behind the right knee. Slide the left leg out along the mat. Take a breath. And again, make sure the body is relaxed. And then rocking that right knee side to side. And same thing, I do suggest holding onto the knee simply because that helps control the movement. It might help the leg relax a little more. But if you feel like the whole body's kind of moving with the leg again, then let go of the knee. This just helps the upper body relax and gives that leg a little more freedom to move through the hip joint. You also might notice that one side's tighter than the other. So I always find this side, the right side, is tighter than the left. Even after years of yoga, there's just habits of the body that I can't change. Sometimes one leg might be a little shorter than the other, things like that, things that you can't really fix or change. And hold that leg at center and draw the other knee back in. Just pausing for a moment. Again, let the back relax, shoulders relax, face relax. And we're focusing on the feet here. We're going to point the toes and draw circles with the toes. And it's a nice slow movement. And it's a very simple movement, but it can feel so good for the feet and ankles. Reverse those circles. And we'll let the feet relax. Place them on the mat. And we're going to create a wide stance. So feet on the edges of the mat if possible. And as we move along, you can always change the positioning of the feet if you want to, closer together or further apart. This is just a great place to start and go from there. Arms. I would bring the arms out at shoulder level with the palms up. And this is going to start as a flow, revolved belly flow, and it will bring us into a revolved belly pose. Now, if you're a real yoga enthusiast, you're going to know there's different types of revolved belly pose. This is a modified gentle version. So feet will stay on the floor. We're going to inhale at center, exhale, drop knees to the right, and turn the face to the left. Inhale, head and legs back to center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, knees to the left, face to the right. Continue that flow. Deep breath, slow movements, and again, just loosening up through the body, giving the body some gentle movement, helping these muscles soften. So as you're moving, if you have that urge to kind of reposition the feet, that's fine. If your feet are closer together, that's changing the stretch a little bit. It's kind of moving it up into the center of the spine a little bit more. So some people prefer this if they're having some discomfort through the hips. And the wider the feet are, the more we're targeting the hips and the pelvic area. So again, you get to choose what feels best. And then the next time, the knees drop to the right and the face turns to the left. Let your body relax here. If you have a lot of tension in the body, this might not feel like a comfortable, relaxed position. And if not, you might choose to grab those pillows and place them under the knees or hips. So I'm placing one under the right leg. And then I'm going to place the other one under the left knee. So again, you find what works for you. Close the eyes and connect with long, slow, deep breaths. Knowing these deep breaths help deepen the stretch, even if it's subtle. Again, your inhale, you're drawing oxygen deep into the cells of the body. As you exhale, feel the body relaxing more and more. 3 more deep breaths. After that third exhale, bring head and legs back to center. And switching sides, you're dropping knees to the left and face to the right. And again, feel free to use your pillows or props under the knees or legs, just in a way that helps them relax, feel comfortable and relaxed. And again, I would close the eyes so you can really tune inwards. Reconnect with your long, slow, deep, soothing breaths. These are restorative style stretches, which really just means effortless. You do not want to feel like you're holding the body in position. Instead, you are relaxing into the position. Breathing deeply and fully, helping deepen the stretch, helping replenish the body, and with each exhale, relaxing more and more. Three more deep breaths. After your third exhale, release by bringing the body back to center. And we're going to grab our straps. So we're going to move into our leg inversion and then our butterfly stretch. So this will be the last of our lying down work. So we want both feet in the strap. You are going to lift the legs to the ceiling, but keep the knees bent a little bit for comfort. And make sure the back feels relaxed, shoulders feel relaxed, and the face is relaxed. And we're going to start circling the legs one way. Just tiny circles today. And reverse those circles. And depending on your comfort, you could pause here and hold the leg inversion. You might even deepen the stretch a bit. You might choose to straighten the legs or flex the feet, heels to the ceiling, toes to the body. But again, aim for comfort. We don't want to add stress or strain to the body. We're trying to give it a little break, offer it some ease and replenishment. If the inversion is really not working for you, come into your butterfly stretch. So that's soles of the feet together, knees bend and separate, lower the legs to the mat. If you're still good with the inversion, just know this is really replenishing for the body, but especially for the lower body. You're giving the body a break from gravity. So this is great to do every day if you can, or legs up the wall is another one. I do legs up the wall just from bed, swing the legs up the wall on the side. But yes, you're giving feet, ankles, knees, and legs all a break from gravity. So again, just very replenishing. If you're still okay here, hold for 3 more breaths. And moving into butterfly. So again, soles of the feet together, knees will bend and separate. You can lower the legs to the floor. You can also use the strap and hold that position. I'm going to release the strap and I'm going to grab these pillows again. So if you have 2 pillows or even 2 yoga blocks, place them under the knees. That can just offer, again, a little more ease and comfort. Arms can just rest however they feel the most comfortable. Close the eyes again, reconnecting with our deep breathing. And maybe as you're breathing here, just sensing that you're breathing spaciousness through the whole body. Breathing spaciousness down to the hips and pelvis, up through the spine into the heart. And as you exhale, relaxing more and more. After your third exhale, release butterfly with a full body stretch. And at your own pace, you're going to make your way up to a seated position. No rush here. Once you are in your seated position, there's a few little tips for comfort. I'm just using the pillow because my ankle's still sore. You might want to grab your blanket or your extra pillow and roll it up and use it like a little cushion, just sitting on it to prop the body up. So that can just help offer some ease for the hips and low back. We're transitioning into upper body work. So we've done a lot of legs, lots of hips. Now we're going to focus on the spine. So we're going to start with a spinal flex. Hands on the knees, sitting tall through the spine. When you're ready, inhale, heart pulls forward, gaze up. And when you exhale, heart pulls back, gaze down. Inhale, heart forward, gaze up. Exhale, heart back, gaze down. Inhale forward and exhale back. So again, just a nice gentle movement. This is helping loosen up through the muscles of the back, maybe helping bring some flexibility into the spine. You don't want to feel like you're pinching or compressing the spine in an unhealthy way. So there should be no pain here. And if there is, you might prefer to just focus on length through the spine. So less on the flex and more just inhale, maybe lifting the chest to the ceiling. Exhale, lowering back to a neutral spine. Inhale, lifting to the ceiling. Exhale, neutral spine. So again, listen to your body. And actually just one more flex. Inhale forward. And exhale back. Inhale, so you're sitting nice and tall. And we'll move into a seated side stretch. So we're going to bring the left leg out and keep that right foot tucked in. Left arm inside the left leg, right arm straight beside the head. Inhale, reaching up nice and tall. Exhale, slide to the left. Once you're here, just make sure the heart stays open. So that means don't curve or collapse to the floor. Keep the heart open, shoulders relaxed, neck strong. 3 breaths. Back to center. And switching sides. So right leg out, left foot in. And right arm inside that right leg, left arm straight beside the head. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, slide to the right. So again, keeping the heart open, avoid collapsing to the floor. Heart open, shoulders relaxed, neck strong. 3 breaths. Inhale back to center. And we're going to move into a spinal twist. So I'm going to let you choose your leg positioning. I'm going to come back to the cross leg position. You might choose to either do wide legs or legs straight out in front of you. And regardless of your leg positioning, the upper body will still be the same movements for everybody. So we're going to twist to the left side first. This means the left arm is going to land behind you. Right hand will cross over to the left leg. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, turn to gaze over the left shoulder. And once you're in that position, just check in with your body. If there's something about it that's not feeling right, feel free to come back to center, try again. And just mindful that this left arm, it does not have to be directly behind you. So you'll notice with me, it's kind of a little more to the left side versus directly behind the back. You also want to be mindful that the hips feel somewhat balanced. So both hips press down equally. Sometimes we'll lean over to one side. Avoid that. So you're nice and tall, centered, shoulders relaxed. Don't strain through the neck. Keep the neck relatively relaxed. Breathe comfortably. Just a few breaths here. One more breath. And gently unwind. And just switching sides. So legs will stay in the same position, but you're going to turn so the right arm lands behind you. Left hand crosses to the right leg. Inhale, sitting tall. Exhale, turn to gaze over the right shoulder. And again, you're checking in with your body. So making sure that right arm has landed in a comfortable place. Make sure the hips feel balanced, centered. You are tall and centered through the spine. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Keep the neck safe. Breathe comfortably. And just a few more breaths here. One more breath. And gently unwind. We're going to finish our class with our supported back bend. So this is where you will want your 2 pillows or your yoga bolster. And you're going to position this behind you. Keeping in mind you want the full spine supported. So just making sure it's in a position where you lean back over it, you do feel it is supporting you. So you want to sit directly in front of your bolster or pillows. Knees bent, feet on the floor, hands beside you for support. And then when you're ready, you're going to slowly lower back over that bolster. Once you're here, depending on your comfort, you might need to reposition the body a little bit. So that might mean wiggling up or down the bolster or pillows. You want to find your comfort. I like to have the head supported. I'm also very short and have a short bolster. So if you're tall, your head might dangle off the end. And if that's not comfortable for you, then you need to slide down the bolster or pillow so you have some support. Now, if the head is hanging off the end, but it feels good, you don't feel like it's stress on the neck, it is okay to hold that. That's still a back bend. But again, comfort is key. Few tips. Arms, I recommend elbows bent, arms a few inches away from the body, palms up, press the shoulders down, really let the shoulder blades relax around the props. Generally for legs, the most comfortable position is knees bent, feet a few inches apart with the knees dropping in towards each other. This just takes a lot of stress off the back and body, easy to relax. However, you also might enjoy a butterfly stretch here. And again, you might grab your pillows or blocks. placing them under the knees. Sometimes this is really enjoyable. This is a really popular one with prenatal classes. And depending on comfort, you might try straightening the legs out. This can cause some stress through the low back, so please just be mindful of that. So if you straighten at the legs and it is not feeling good, just bend the knees again, keep the feet on the floor. Close the eyes and really settle in here. Connecting with some long, slow, deep breaths. Really encouraging the body to rest and replenish here. Our supported back bend is so good for our spine and for our organ system. It's good for our back because we're very often in a forward movement, so we tend to curve or compress the organs a bit, and the muscles of the back kind of curve around and get tight. And so when we rest this way, we're helping stretch out the muscles of the back, we're helping bring a little more flexibility into the spine, and we're flushing the organs with fresh oxygen. So again, very replenishing. It's common if we slouch a lot for the organs to become compressed. They kind of lack oxygen. They might not work at their best capacity. And so exercises like this are just very replenishing again for the whole body, but really targeting the organ body. And of course, listen to the body. If the supported back bend is not feeling good, come out of that stretch, just rolling off the bolster, maybe take a few breaths. If you are okay here, let's do 3 more deep breaths. After your third exhale, if your knees are not already bent, bend the knees, the feet are on the floor. And at your own pace, just roll over off the bolster, curling up on one side. Take a deep breath. At your own pace, making your way up to a seated position. And we can close this class together by bringing the hands to the heart. Take a deep integrating breath. Shante, shante, shante. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I hope that helped you with any pain or discomfort you've been feeling lately. Feel free to leave questions or comments. I also would like to let you know I have a guided meditation for chronic pain. So if you're having a really bad day where any movement is just kind of aggravating, a relaxing meditation might be better. Or you can do these classes together, maybe do the meditation at the beginning or after the physical stretches. I'll add the link in the description of this video. And yes, I hope you are well and stay in touch. Namaste.